At the 1982 World Amateur Boxing Championships in Munich, an 18-year-old kid from Brooklyn made his international boxing debut in spectacular fashion, knocking down the Soviet fighter Serek Konakbayev in the finals, on his way to a unanimous decision and the welterweight title. He was so impressive, he was named the outstanding boxer in the entire competition. Since that time, Breland has remained the top amateur boxer in the world. And last night at Madison Square Garden in New York, he attempted to win an unprecedented 5th New York Golden Gloves title. Today, you'll see coverage of Mark Breland in his bid to make boxing history, and we'll talk to him about his brilliant future. By our top American amateur boxer, Mark Breland, the two-time world champion in the welterweight division and America's best hope for a boxing medal in Los Angeles. Mark comes from Brooklyn, New York, was raised in one of its toughest neighborhoods, Bedford-Stuyvesant, but he avoided the trouble that has trapped so many. From an early age, Mark spent a lot of his time and energy in the Bedford-Stuyvesant Boxing Association gym right near his home. It's a place packed with those dreaming of pounding out a decent living with their fists. For most, it's a cruel hoax, but for Breland, his dreams are on the verge of becoming reality. Outside the gym, he's a different sort, quiet, introspective, a loner, trying to deal with a future that will carry him far beyond the horizon dominated by the skyscrapers of Manhattan. He first made a name for himself in the New York Golden Gloves, winning first in 1980, then in 1981, showing the punching power that has become his trademark. The next year's welterweight final, same result, Breland by a knockout, this time in the first round. And last year he won his 4th title, only the 6th man in the 57-year history of the Golden Gloves to do so. Then, last night, the scene once again, Madison Square Garden. Breland, one last talk with his coach, George Washington. Huge crowd on hand, most there to see this fight. The opponent, a 24-year-old named Victor Laguerre. They came out, as you see, for round 1. Look at the size of Breland. Note the reach. Footwork always excellent, using the ring. And quickly, Breland in command against Laguerre. Right there, a left that staggered the opponent. And then, moving in on him, the knockdown. Mandatory 8 count, of course. Referee, as in amateur boxing, retaining close control, looking at the fighter's eyes. Protect the fighter. That's the theme in amateur boxing. The action resumed, and Breland was all over Victor Laguerre. And quickly the fight was stopped for the protection of Laguerre. Good work by the referee. The embrace by Coach George Washington of Breland. A look in slow motion as Breland dominated clearly. A laugher for this remarkable young fighter. Staggered by that left, and then the knockdown that finally led to the stoppage of the fight. And here is the young man himself, Mark Breland. Congratulations on your performance last night, Mark. Now, you have said that you have 3 objectives. 1, to win a 5th Golden Gloves, which you achieved. 2, to win the Olympic gold, you have yet to achieve. 3, to win a professional championship in your weight classification. Do you adhere to those goals?
Yeah, right now, you know, winning the 5 Golden Gloves made me feel great. I fulfilled one dream, and there's 2 more to go. The Olympic dream will be will be the biggest, because it's, you know, for the United States, and it's going to be big. It's in the United States plus.
In that regard, quite candidly, how do you compare yourself at this stage of your development to Sugar Ray Leonard and that stage of his development when he appeared at Montreal in the Summer Olympiad?
I think, you know, right now, I was much, you know, I'm a more calmer fighter than he was. He was more of an amateur, just throwing wild punches. To me, I'm an amateur, but pro a little bit in there. You know, I'm more settled than he was.
Are you too cocky at age 20?
No, just confidence. You know, I have a lot of confidence in myself. It's just just try to take things as they come. You know, I don't want to. A lot of people like to brag, but I'm not the type.
You've got two terrific opponents to meet at Los Angeles. Konnikbayev, Soviet Union, Duval, Cuba. Can you beat them both? You have in the past.
Right, I beat them both. Duval will be a tougher fighter than Konnikbayev. But I'll get both of them.
Look forward to seeing you there.
Thank you
Good
very
luck
much.
to you and congratulations again, Mark.
Thank you very much.
Mark Breland, of course, and we'll be back in just a moment with the conclusion of the
Main event.